2 years ago. We bought Sassy at an auction, and then we got Portia all the way over there at an auction, Elkhart. Sassy, I don't know. I think it was more overall look that I was attracted to her by. She was never always this quiet at all. And I can tell you why, because we've had to build our relationship over the past 16, 17 months. She got white line. She was very skinny beforehand, super sweet now. She's a red line back down, I believe that's what it is. But I just loved her markings, her personality. She's got a little fire in her, but she is probably one of the fastest horses I've ever seen. And I've been around some fast horses, and she is extremely fast. Moving forward to now, 2 years now, she had to go through a lot of treatments on her hoof right here. And I'll see if she should pretty much give it to me. I'll see if I can hold the camera up. Right, there's a little cavity in there right now, right here, but that's grown out. But when we started, when she had it, and I'll show some more before pictures, but her white line had to get dremelled out all the way up here. It was all the way up here. Now it's grown out. We're almost done with the remainder, but she's done now. We had to go every 6 weeks. I had to take her out to an absolutely awesome equine podiatry specialist out in Collinsville. Dr. Sammy, he's amazing out there. And so Sassy and me, every 6 weeks, we were trailering up. What got her super quiet through the process is she used to be extremely buddy sour because of Portia. Well, we had to put her in individual stalls over there. So her being in individual stalls for that 16, 17, 8, whatever, over probably around a year and a half. We'll just go with that. She had to be by herself. So a lot of the buddy sourness went away. It's no more anymore. She actually ran up to me this evening. She stands cross-eyed quiet, very quiet on a lot of things. And Miss Alex Glass, she's over, let's see, right there, Alex Glass. She's teaching some students right now, but she's gonna be doing 90 days of training with her since she's all good on her feet now, starting in October. But Sassy has been just one that I wanted to see through. She didn't cost us a lot in the beginning, but if you do have a horse with white line, it can get pretty pricey pretty quick. And that was one thing about us. We have 6 horses, but I never wanted to have more horses than what I could give adequate care for. That meant no matter the situation, I wanted to make sure they could get the absolute best care that we could financially provide for them. And we're in a good area in the McKinney-Melissa area and have a lot of great doctors and everything around us. So that's a real big thing. And I have a lot of referrals now. So if any of you have any questions about people that we go to and use all the time, from the dental work to the farrier to you name it, in the special podiatry, Dr. Sammy over there in Collinsville, to Weems and Stevens, and then Dr. Emily, I believe, with Absolute Equine. Let me know. I'm not an expert, but my wife is an animal science major, so there's some education that I have just from my wife. I just throw myself in the mix, and I always want to make sure our horses are healthy. Sassy was just something I wanted to see through and give her a shot. I didn't want to. We got her for $800, and that was at Elkhart, long drive down there, but we saved this one, and then Portia, our thoroughbred over there. I just wanted to save the ones we thought were good, and they're both sound, and I think she's going to be a phenomenal horse. And I've gotten tons of compliments on her about how quiet she is. So we're going to be training her through Western Pleasure, obviously, after she gets done with all the training with Miss Alex. My daughter probably wants to do some barrel racing on her, and they're over there on Tater Trot right now. It's my oldest, and then my middle, Alyssa, Skylar and Alyssa, are on Tater, our little pony. But just my personality is I never wanted to get rid of a horse because I couldn't afford it or something like that. And now I'm getting more excited about riding her because she's got the sweetest personality in the world, still has a lot of fire, very calm, very gentle, trust around the kids. And then we'll get a lot better at the riding and desensitization part and other things. This is Sassy. I'll go into more some of the white line thing. When it happens, you're looking probably around par payment or more every 6 weeks, depending on where you live. But I wanted to see that through. And for me, it never been about her being papered or anything. It was more about I just wanted to be a responsible owner and give her the care, but I wanted to see what she was capable of afterwards. And now we're at the end of the tunnel. It was looking kind of bleak there for a little bit, just because it takes so long for the hoofs to grow out, especially in winter time, and then making sure you're keeping it dry. And then we had to Dremel back a little bit more because it just, from my understanding, is like a fungus, and you have to stay on top of it, keeping it dry. And I'll show some other things that we use now to keep their keep their hoofs in really good shape. But it's a lot of work. Horses are not for the faint of heart. You will spend a lot of money. You will spend a lot of time. And my dad told me something the other day. We were talking. I said I could have probably 2-3 Lamborghinis from what I pay from feed for these horses to what feed for these horses to from board and everything else. And he was like, Landon, you could, but you wouldn't have the memories with your family. And that's really what hit me hard, was having the memories with my family. Anyways, I love y'all. Hope y'all have a great evening. Pray for some rain in Texas so this ground isn't so hard anymore. Good girl. And hope y'all have a great night. And I'll see y'all in the next video.